we're talking about attacking switching. And in the game globally, and I know for sure in the NBA with what we deal with every day, we're seeing a lot more switching. And so we'll talk about attacking switching, but before we do that, I want to talk about why do teams switch, right? Teams are switching, especially in pick and roll, some off the ball as well, to take away the advantages that are created by great players in pick and roll. If a player can come off, draw two players, it makes help come over, and it makes decision-making much more clear. So by switching, teams are taking away that opportunity and forcing you to play a little bit more one-on-one. The best switching teams, can I get 4 guys, 2 in white, 2 in dark, to come over here with a ball, please? So as we talk about attacking switching, let's hit what good switching teams do. The best switching teams that we run into in the NBA, all right, let's say you have the ball here. You're coming to set a pick and roll, okay? And these 2 guys, we know that they're going to switch this pick and roll. The best teams that switch pick and rolls, come back over here. You're over here guarding here, all right? Is that number 1, they have a great ability to guard the ball, okay? So he's pressuring the ball, all right? You can hold it there. And as he's running in the screen, hold on here, there's physicality at the point of the screen, all right? So he's coming into the screen, he's being physical, and stop. The best teams have the ability with this guy to switch up and this guy to switch underneath, okay, to keep the ball in front and take away the advantage that is going to be created within the pick and roll. So as we talk about and as we think about attacking the best switching defense, we have to think about how to counteract that switching, okay? Let's have everybody come up now. Okay, so now when we're thinking about attacking the switch, okay, we want to still be able to create an advantage even though they're switching, all right? We don't want to play one-on-one. We still, just like we would do in a pick and roll where they're in a different coverage other than switch, we still want to get 2 people on the ball so that we can force help and create an advantage, okay? So how do we do that? All right, there's 3 things that we can focus on at the point of the pick and roll, okay? Number 1, screening angles. What angle is the screen coming from, the screener coming from, all right? What angle does he set the screen at? Number 2, the footwork of the screener, okay? And number 3 is the ability to use your hands, okay? So we're just going to go through, fellas, we're going to go through a couple of different things to attack, a different kind of screens to attack a switch. The way we're going to do it, let's just have one line right here, okay? And we're going to have one line right here at the block, okay? So let's have you guys come down to the block. It doesn't matter who's where, all right? Let's just have offense and defense on each line, okay? So offense, defense, defense. Yep, offense, defense. Okay, so the first screen, and maybe the most common one that we do in the NBA, that we see in the NBA, is slipping, all right? Ghost screens, a lot of people call it. Okay, so how do we effectively ghost screen? Now, let's think about the personnel. Number 1, okay, a lot of the ghost screens happen with guards. Say we know they're switching guard to guard. We're going to set this ghost screen, this slip screen, guard to guard, okay? We also want to create confusion in this ghost screen, in this slip screen. So start down here at the block. You guys back up for me. Everybody else offline, back up there. You guys are good, okay? So the first thing that we want to do here is we want to create separation between the offense and the defense, okay? And we're doing that by sprinting into the pick and roll, all right? So as I'm coming in to set this screen, I know I'm slipping, okay? The angle of the screen is coming from the baseline. The ball's in the middle of the floor. All right, as I'm running into this screen, go ahead. Let's say you're running into this screen, okay? Now, we talk about the footwork, okay? How can we create confusion and get away from their physicality? We get away from the physicality by running, okay? And we create confusion by what we do with our feet. So we have a couple options we can do here. Okay, that's fine. You go on offense. All right, so as he's running into this pick and roll right here, what is he doing with his feet to confuse these 2 guys? Some teams will say, we're not going to switch the pick and roll unless there's a screen. So if you just run by, they're just going to stay with their own, okay? So if he were to just run by him like this, they won't switch. He'll just stay there on. Go ahead, take dribble. Okay? So go back. So we want to be able to create confusion right here. All right? We know we're running up the slip. You have two options. All right? And we're going to have everybody do this. Okay? The first option is I come here and I just pop my feet almost like I'm doing a jump stop. Okay? And now I'm in his vision. As I pop my feet, so you be me, you're just going to pop your feet there. He's getting ready to switch. All right? You're coming off this pick and roll. Stop, right? At this point right here, you are getting out. Boom, right there. Okay, stop. Now it's important for the ball handler to attack the rim. Sometimes what happens to our players is they know that their teammate is coming to switch. Go back. I'm you. They know that their teammate is coming to switch. Go ahead, and they'll just do this. And we've created no advantage. They've kept their bodies in front of the ball. So as the ball handler, I know my teammate is slipping. Go ahead and set it. I'm going to boom. And now I've created some type of advantage because I put pressure on the rim. Okay? So for this right here, all right, our ball handlers, our screeners, I want you to come in. I want you to pop your feet and slip out. Our ball handlers, I want you to get downhill, and I want you to shoot a layup. All right? Let's see it. Start at the block. So again, they want to be physical defensively, so we got to run into the screen. All right, we got to have good footwork, so we're going to pop our feet to create confusion, slip out, and drive, get a layup. All right, ready? Go. Boom. Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's see the next line. Go ahead. Next two guys, do it again. Yep. Okay, so this is something that I'll do in a training session with a couple of different players, and we'll just work on the footwork of the screen. Go ahead. Yep. Start at the block. Start at the block. Yep. We're going to sprint into it. Go ahead. Hey, White, one second. You guys are going to be switching this pick and roll. All right? Go ahead. Let's start over. So we've already created confusion. They don't know. Do we switch or do we not? Go ahead. Go ahead. Run into it. Boom. Yep. And good. So you saw right there, great drive right there. You saw because we created separation with the way we ran into it, and the ball handler went downhill. The defense can't run up and switch and guard the ball. It's a lot tougher. Let's do it one more time. One more. Yep, go ahead. Good, that was much better. So stop right here, okay? So I would tell our players, go back in that situation, go back. I would tell our players right here, he's got to be more in his vision, okay? And he's getting out, and you got to go to the rim. Okay, not looking at me. All right, go one more time. So we know too, if this is a great shooter, we also have the ability to throw it back for a shot. All right, go ahead. Let's play. Yep, good, and that could be a shot. Okay, the other thing that we can do, all right, let's have 4 more guys up, offense and defense. Okay, the other thing that we can do, as I run up, okay, guard me, you're going to get ready to switch. As I run up, my other footwork, let's say he does a good job this time. I can't separate. He's really physical with me, okay? I can just come right here and stop. Don't come off yet. I can go right here and stop. As he comes off, go ahead. Now I slip out, and there I am, open for a shot, okay? So if we've beat the physicality, we are able to slip out. If they're still physical with us, just stop. You're going to still come off and attack the rim. Let's confuse the switch. Let's throw back and get a 3. One time, okay? Here we go. Let's see it. So be physical. Good. Stop. Good. Go back real quick. Stop. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. That was a great finish. Okay? So again, the physicality. Come back. As he comes up, we're going to stop. Okay? Don't run into it. Go ahead and come off. Okay? As he comes off, now you're slipping out. Make sense? Okay, so let's say you're already physical with him. This time you can't sprint into it, so start right here. He's really physical, all right? Go ahead. Good, so you stop. Now go. Good, right there. Okay, that's what we want it to look like. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's the first thing, okay? So one angle, we would do that here, right in the middle of the floor with smalls, with 2 guards or a guard in the wing. The other angle, we move it right over here, okay? So now your line is here. Bring your line here. Your line is in the corner. Your corner. You guys are right here in the corner. Okay, you guys come over here. Now, I'm on offense. I just swung it. You're coming in to set this pick and roll. Stop. Again, you have 2 options. If he's going to be physical with you, stop. If he's not physical with you, you're popping your feet and you're running out. All right, start at the block. Here, I got the ball here. So again, we will take this breakdown. We may have this defender and this defender be two different coaches that are working on the switch, so the offensive players can just focus on the attack and the switch. All right, ready? Go. That's it right there. Good. And that's a shot. Okay, that's a shot, or come back. Now because the ball's in the air and he's having to chase you, now you have the ability to drive it. Do it one more time. All right, ready? Play. Yep. Yes. That's great. And he as the ball handler, did a great job attacking the rim. If he were to just stop here, it allows them to switch with effectiveness. If you put pressure on the rim over and over again, then it's going to create a better opportunity to switch, all right? The second thing is rolling, okay? So that time we slipped and popped. This time we slip and roll, okay? So let's say the ball is here. You guys are now on the wing, okay? So you guys can go in line behind on the wing. Your line is here, okay? So now we've just changed the angle again. Our first angle was a middle pick and roll that came from the top, from the baseline. Our second angle was a side pick and roll that came from the baseline. This time we know they're switching. This angle is coming from the top to the wing. So you pass it, okay, and we know they're switching. Again, what does switching want to do? They want to be physical. They want to pressure the ball. They want to not allow us to create an advantage. So stop. How can we create an advantage here? I'm you right now, okay? So I just passed the ball. I'm you. I just passed the ball. I run into this pick and roll. I know they're switching. As soon as I see him leave my vision in front of me, okay, I am slipping to the rim. You may take one dribble max, okay? You may not dribble at all, okay? So again, come back. Here's the angle. My footwork, I am sprinting into it. I may take one step here like I'm about to screen. As soon as I see him leave my vision, I slip right there, put my hand up, and now I have the opportunity to lay it up, okay? Let's see it. Let's see it right there, okay? So this time I roll. Go ahead. Boom. Right there. That's great. Pause it. Freeze it right there, okay? What's happened here is good defense, okay? We allowed him to be physical with him, okay? So you may have to slip even earlier, okay? Let me be you, okay? Go ahead. I got it here. So I'm here. I pass. He's being physical with me. Boom, I slip right now. And there I am in the window, and that's a great pass. Now, he may not pass it to me, but we may have just forced the help defense to come over, okay? So go ahead. Do what I just did. By him doing that right there, there's two people on the ball. We've got the advantage that we want. So he may not be open. I may not be able to hit him. But if that weak side guy doesn't pull in, if he pulls in, boom, now we've created the advantage just as we would do if they were in a different coverage, okay? The second way we can do it, let's have two new guys, offense, defense here. Let's have two new guys, offense, defense here. We'll have white on defense, black on offense. White on defense, black on offense. Okay? We can do the same thing. Now we've changed the angle. We're going to do the same pick and roll, okay? So now we swing it to the top. All right? We know they're switching. We try to sprint into it so that they can't be physical, okay? We've changed the angle. Right now, okay, we know they're switching. As soon as he leaves your vision, you take one dribble maybe, and you're on the rim right there. We've just put two guys on the ball, okay? Let's do it. See what it looks like. So again, great switching defenses. They want you to come together, be physical, switch up, and switch under. We don't want to come together in this scenario, okay? I want to run here. I want to go just like that before we come together and force the help. All right, let's see you do it. Yep, that's it right there. Great job. Good defense. Do it one more time. Defense, you guys know what we're doing, so, here we go. That's good. That's it right there. Great pass, and good finish. Okay, so we talked about slipping to pop. Okay, our footwork, we're popping our feet, we're slipping out. We're slipping to roll, all right? One important thing, this is different than the slip and the pop. I'm the ball handler, go ahead. Just want to make it clear. As he's coming to set the screen, and I know you're switching, okay? So I know he's switching. On this one, I'm probably not going to attack the rim, okay? I may take one dribble just to force these guys to guard me, and then boom, I'm right there. I might take no dribbles, okay? So you run into it, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm holding the ball. I might act like I'm coming off. They don't know who's guarding who because I didn't even come off the screen. You slip, and now I have there, or I'm able to kick the ball out, okay? All right, so we have our 2 slips. The third one, okay, a push screen, all right? So let's move the ball back to the wing right here. Your line here. Move your line here. 2 new guys. Let's have 2 guys here in the corner, offense, defense. Okay, so those first 2 could be the slip to the roll, can be a guard and a wing, a big setting it, a guard handling, a wing setting it. This one right here is the same thing. So let's say there's a guard handling, there's a wing setting, or a big that they're switching, okay? I just drove the ball as an offensive player. I threw it out to the corner, okay? We want to keep moving the ball. We know they're switching. You throw it to the top, okay? Now you're going to set this pick and roll. Stop. We did the one, boom, where I'm doing my footwork, I'm popping my feet, and I'm getting out and slipping. This one is called a push screen, okay? So his one goal in this screen is to get under. Your goal in this switch is to not allow him to get under, okay? So we still want to create that advantage. So let me be you. Okay, I pass it. You're guarding the ball. Okay, yep, guard a little more pressure. As he's guarding the ball right here, I'm going to stop. All I'm going to do, I'm going to use my hands, okay? I'm not going to push off like this. I'm not going to push, but I'm just going to stop. Take a dribble, come off of it, and do that. You're switching. That's your guy. And I'm just going to push him, and now I roll, and I give him this hand, and I get behind him, all right? So let's see you guys do that, okay? You kind of be like bad. You're a bad defender right now. I know you're a great defender in real life, but right now you're bad. Make sure you switch, okay? So again, I'm sprinting into it. My footwork here, okay? I'm just hitting, boom, and I'm opening up with my feet. There I am on the roll. I'm giving a target, and I have my finish, all right? Ready? I'm going to pass it to you. You pass it to him, and we go. Boom. That's it right there, okay? Let's rotate. Do it one more time. Offense, go to defense, defense out, all right? Ready? Let's have 2 guys here, another guy there. Yep, let's get offense, defense at the top. Ready? You know what you're doing? You good? You're hitting underneath and rolling, okay? We just call this a push screen. Boom, hit him. Push screen, right there. That's all right. Go back, go back, go back. Defense, remember you're switching, okay? Do it one more time. Go ahead. Whoa, go again, go again, go again. That was excellent. You're switching. Make sure you take the ball. Yeah. So as he goes to screen, you come up, you take the ball. Yep. And again, you're a bad defender. I know I wouldn't give you that, but right now you're bad. Okay, here we go. Let's see it. Boom, boom, right there. We roll. Good. So again, let's go back to what switching defenses want. They want to be the best. They want to be physical, okay? They want to get under the screener, and they want to get up on the ball handler, okay? And they want everybody to come together, all right? We want to not come together, and we want to make sure that we get underneath them, not allow them to get underneath us, okay? Now, one thing I haven't talked about, all right, is probably maybe one of the most important things, all right? Let's go back to the very first one we did, okay? So you guys are lines at the block. You've got the ball again. You're on defense now. Let me take the ball for this first one, okay? So as the ball handler, they're switching, okay? He's coming up to set the screen. I don't know which one he's doing. You could do the one where you roll, you push and roll. You could slip, okay? You could do it where you just slip and roll. We have all options available to us versus slip or versus the switch, okay? But me as the ball handler, the first thing that I want to do is think about rejecting the pick and roll, okay? Because they're geared, go ahead. Go ahead, yep. So come up and set it. So he's thinking he's getting under. As soon as he's thinking he's getting under, I'm going this way. I'm rejecting. Everybody's on that side. I have just created an advantage without even using the screen, okay? So the very first thing we want to do to attack the switch, okay, ball handlers, we've talked a lot about the screeners, ball handler is reject. So I'm coming off the pick and roll. He's going, boom. I go right here, and now I'm able to get to the rim. Okay, so let's see a reject one time. All right, go ahead. Boom. Good, yep. Because as let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. So as the defense is yelling, switch, 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 I'm on defense now. Okay, you're talking to me, switch, switch, switch. I'm thinking about going to switch, and now we reject, okay? Same thing here, all right? The ball's coming from underneath the basket, okay? Different angle. They're thinking switch, switch, switch. Boom, I reject. I'm in the paint. We just create an advantage, okay? So 3 pick and rolls we've talked about. Slip to pop, okay? Great shooters, all right? Or great drivers to create confusion. Slip to roll, all right? We're getting 2 people on the ball. All right, without a dribble, maybe with 1 dribble, okay, or a push screen where we're coming this angle, we're coming from underneath the basket, and we're not, or from the baseline, and we're not allowing them to switch under, okay? And all those, we want to reject first and foremost, okay? Last 2 that I want to hit quickly, all right, a good one that we've seen, Giannis Antetokounmpo, like, they have mastered in the NBA, okay? And then my favorite one is the last one. Let's go over here this time, okay? So you guys bring your line here to the block. Okay, let's have dark on offense, white on defense. Okay, so this time the angle is coming from underneath the basket again, all right? You are running, I'm you right now, all right? This is flipping the screen, okay? So I'm running up. You're trying to catch up with me because I did a great job because I listened to my coach, all right? And as they're thinking about switching, I come up, and at the last second, as he's going to switch, stay where you are, I come up and I flip the screen this way. Boom. Now stop. Now there's 2 people on that side of the screen, okay? You're downhill. He's having to catch up with you. Go ahead. And if you're Giannis Antetokounmpo, more than likely you're dunking that, all right? But this is a very effective screen, especially when the ball is in the middle of the floor. All right, so you have a great ball handler, okay? And I'm running up like this, and I come up and I flip, boom. Now they're lost. We have, again, just created an advantage. Let's see you guys do it. Defense, you guys be bad defenders again, okay? Number 4, flipping the screen. Go ahead. Yeah, so this is important because all of you guys can see what I just saw. We can see an illegal screen happening a mile away in that scenario, right? So this is important. This footwork is important. I'm running up. Again, I'm getting in his vision, and I just take 1 step, and I twist my feet. You've got to wait 1 second to allow me to do this. Otherwise, I'm going to get called for an illegal screen. So you're looking that way. I'm taking my step. I flip it. Boom. Now you go. Okay, and now they're behind. Okay, let's do it one more time. So we flip the screen. Flip. That's great right there. Yep. And now he's behind. Good. And he picked him up in the paint as opposed to picking him up at the 3-point line and creating a good switch, okay? The last one, this is my favorite one, all right? On the ball, talking about pick and roll. Again, the location, the angle of this screen, when we know they're switching, it can happen anywhere. We'll use the middle right now, okay? As you come up to set the screen, go ahead. If they're going to do a great job, this is just a regular screen. You're just like, tried and true screen. Maybe you don't even know they're switching, okay? You come off the screen. Go ahead, roll. Stop right here. We know that is excellent, okay? So what he just did is he screened. He didn't allow him to get underneath, and he rolls, okay? Let's say that happens or they do get underneath you. The crossback, okay? So we got the reject early. This is a crossback. So I come off the screen. Okay, I come off the screen. They do switch. You roll. As you roll, go ahead. You go ahead. You can roll. Yep, I'm following you. Okay? If he's there, you do what you just were about to do. If he's behind you, seal him for me. And I just go lay it up. Okay? If he ends up being in front of you and he steps out to guard me, so I come off, go ahead. Let's say he gets underneath you. This time he gets underneath you. Yep. And now I cross back, and he steps in and guards me. Yep, we got it again right there. Okay? So now this is the cross back. So let's see that, okay? So the ball is here. Yep, you're going to come off. Yep, they're going to switch. You cross back. So, okay, again, that was excellent. That would be, like, awesome if we could get that every time. Let's say defense, you guys are excellent on the first one, not as good on the second one, all right? Go ahead. So they switch, cross back. Right there. Yep, exactly. We just put number 3 here. What's her name? We just put Elvis in a bad spot. Come back. I'm going to be the ball handler. Okay? So Elvis was just guarding me. Boom. I come off. Well, as soon as I come off, I cross back. We just put him in a bad spot. There's no way that he can get back underneath. There's my guy right there. Okay? Again, if you do get underneath him on the first one, so let's say you hit him underneath. Yep. You don't get underneath. Yep. Offense gets underneath the defense, so the defense doesn't get underneath. Yep. And I do my cross back, and you're rolling. Yeah, just seal him right there. And I'm just literally walking in to a layup unless the defense comes over and help. Let's get another offense. Okay, let's get a new white on defense up here. White on defense. Let's get a new offense on the block and a new defense. Okay, so you guys, white, you guys are switching. You two can do whatever you want. You just, any option that we've done today. All right, go ahead, play. That's excellent. Yes, that's excellent. Great job. So they went right to the crossback. Let's get 2 new guys. 2 new guys. Okay, so when I do this with my team, maybe the first day, I'm going to do the 2 slips. All right, we're going to break it down. We're going to spend some time working it. All right, and then at the end of it, we're going to play live. Because I want to see if they can do it live and apply it, and then I'll coach them from a live scenario. The next day, I might add the push screen, okay, and I might add a flip, okay? 2 days later, I'm going to add the crossback, all right? I don't want to give them everything the first day because it's going to be too much in their working memory to be able to process. So maybe every other day. So these guys are doing great. You guys are playing basketball. White, you're switching. Black, you are attacking the switch however you want, okay? Go ahead. That's all right. Come back. We'll do it one more time. One more time. Yes. Yep, that was great. I didn't even talk about that one, but he just went up and screened his own guy, sealed him, and went around him. All right. Now let's say we want to get more players involved in this, okay? So let me have a line. Let's have 2 of you guys go to the corner. Offense, defense. Okay, so now we're going to put multiple together. Stay on defense. So this time, again, defense, you guys aren't very good. Right now, you're like coaches, cones, all right? This time, you're dribbling right now. You're going to come up and slip, pop. You pop your feet, create confusion, pop. Yep, throw it to him. Now, you don't have a shot. Come up and catch it. Come up, catch it. Now we know they're switching again. What are you going to do this time? Different screen, different location. Boom, right? On this one, let's slip. So on this one, you're running in. I pop my feet. I slip right here. Okay, maybe you take a dribble, maybe not. Okay, so go ahead. So now we just put 2 pick and rolls, 2 different screening angles, different footwork, all in the same drill. All right, go ahead. Boom, good. Now we swing it. Now we go again, we slip. Yes, that's what we want. The confusion that was just created, the reason this is so important. The reason that confusion was created, because number 9 here, not sure his name, he stopped and popped his feet. So they didn't know what was happening. And then he slips. Which one is guarding the ball? Which one is guarding the screener? It allows you to turn the corner and get to the rim, all right? The second one, okay, might be, yep, do it again. So now do what you did again. You slip, you pop, and now you're coming up and screening him. You're coming to screen him. So we don't want him to get underneath. So you're going to go this angle, all right? Again, if you go this angle, a good switching defense gets under. We want to go a flat angle right here. Come off of it. Right there, I push him. There's my footwork. There's my layup. Okay, let's see this last one. All right, here we go. We slip, good. We come screen from underneath. We roll. That's beautiful basketball. And we worked out with our team. Does that make sense? So again, hey guys, you guys did a great job. Thank you so much. Okay, so again, how do we attack switches, all right? They want to be physical. They want to allow you not to create space. They want to play one-on-one, okay? The angle of the screen is important. Where the screen is coming from, where the ball is coming from. Our footwork as a result of that is important. And then the use of our hands, all right? What are we doing with our hands? Sometimes if you screen like this, you're not able to get a screen, okay? By coming underneath and just touching with my hand, again, not pushing off, touching with my hand it makes him stay in front of me, and now I'm able to get behind him, and we have created an advantage. All right? Thank you guys so much.